Experiment time. What effect does the water that you use in your dough have on the final bread? Are you using the wrong water? Hi, I'm Sune and I'm a food geek. Today we're going to be experimenting with water. One of my viewers wrote me and suggested that I look into the difference the water makes in your dough and your bread. I always use tap water. We have fantastic quality water where I live. I have delicious, fresh and life-giving water right in my faucet. It's not like that everywhere, unfortunately. But also, it's extremely hard water. From what I can tell, it's the second hardest water in Denmark. So I wondered if that is a part of the excellent gluten development that I always have. So I came up with this array of contenders: tap water, which is the control, bottled water, filtered water, and demineralized water. It'll be an exciting experiment. So I've completely stopped using a regular wallet. Everything that I need is on a plastic card these days, and the Rich just makes an awesome durable card holder with room for up to 12 cards. Now Rich also makes a matching key case. You can attach it to your keys as I did, or just put it in your pocket. Isn't it gorgeous? This is my new daily driver. Get the best offer with link rich.com/foodgeek. Right now, you can save up to 40% through December 22nd. That's rich.com/foodgeek. Thank you to Rich for sponsoring this video. We'll use my standard experiment dough, 80% Caputo Manitoba Oro, 20% rye number 3 from Kornbymølle, 80% hydration, 20% inoculation, and 2% salt. The only thing that will be different from each dough is the water, allowing us to see how the different waters affect the dough, the handling, and the final bread. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member at Patreon. You can also buy some merch, use the super thanks, or use the links in the description for tools and ingredients. Those were the words. This is the experiment. All right, first I'm going to taste the different waters. I drink this one all the time. It seems neutral to me. This one tastes the same. It was filtered from the same tap water using a carbon filter. The bottled one tastes a bit broader and a tiny bit salty. Demineralized, it means there should be no minerals in the water. It tastes somewhat sour, kind of like carbonated water, but without the carbonation, of course. I think it's the lack of calcium that does that. Okay, on to making the doughs. First, I mix all 4 doughs. And I let them rest for an hour. Then I performed 3 sets of stretch and fold spaced out by 30 minutes. Notice the lack of gluten development in the one with the demineralized water. The rest seem very much the same. Then I put them in proofing containers. and let them rise 25% in the proofer set to 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I pre-shape all the doughs. And then I let them rest 20 minutes on the counter. Then I'd file and shape them all. Put them in Bannetons. And then into the fridge for about 36 hours. Then I heat my oven to 230 degrees Celsius, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I bake the 4 loaves using 2-stage baking. Check the editing on this one. After baking them all, I let them cool down, and now it's time to look at the crumb. And it's time for my conclusion. So that's interesting. It certainly seems like calcium does help gluten development. It could have been a different mineral, but my money's on calcium since it's so high in the control. I should have used a lower protein flour to exaggerate the effect the water has on the dough. The high quality flour might have masked the results a bit. Sometimes you don't know until you've experimented. The takeaway from this is to use what water you have available. If your water quality is low, use bottled water. The one that I used cost me 4 kroner for 2 liters, which is about 50 cents, compared to what I get out of the tap, which is 17.78 kroner for a cubic meter, which is 1,000 liters. That's 0.036 kroner for 2 liters of water. Bottled water is expensive, huh? Taste-wise, there was no difference whatsoever. They all tasted like excellent sourdough bread. Again, we're back to flour being the most crucial factor in making excellent and tasty bread. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I hope you learned something today. See you next time.